In this video, I'm going to share with you a bit of history on my journey with meditation and what I've learned over the past 2 years of doing it every day. So stay tuned. What is up, Next Level Nation? This is your man Johnny F here with Next Level Warrior, sharing insight and tips helping you become your next level self. If you're new here and appreciate this content, please consider subscribing to join the Next Level community. And make sure to hit that bell notification to stay up to date with the latest Next Level Warrior videos released every week. At the time of this recording, I've been sitting in silence every morning for the past 720 consecutive days, totaling roughly 250 hours. Meditation has become such an ingrained part of my morning routine that I don't see any way I would ever remove it from my life. Here are some of the big lessons that I've come to realize over the past 2 years with meditation. Lesson number 1, it takes time, and a lot of it, to see results. I've read a lot of stuff out there touting the benefits that people are experiencing within their first few sessions or weeks. This led me to feeling like I was doing it wrong and even questioning if it was worth it to continue. The truth is that we'll experience our progression in a variety of timelines. And even if we aren't noticing the differences in ourselves, you'll likely have people around you eventually commenting about the positive shifts that they're seeing in you. Do your best to avoid expectations of results, as this could lead to disappointment and inevitable quitting. Lesson number 2, your mind will always wander. Let's get one thing straight here. Meditation is not about eliminating thoughts from your mind, as this is next to impossible. They will always come up. Our minds process such inconceivable amounts of information that it's constantly working to keep our consciousness from being overloaded with all of that data. As your practice evolves, you'll learn to become more of the observer and not the reactor of those thoughts. You'll increasingly understand that you are not those thoughts and you have a choice as to what you do with them. The flow of meditation, in its simplest form, is the noticing of the thoughts that have come up and the tuning back towards your focal point, such as your breath. Lesson number 3, you are changing your mind's default mode. Throughout our lives, we've developed habits and patterns that we engage in without even thinking about it. This is the power of our subconscious mind shining through, whether these patterns are beneficial or detrimental to us. Over time with meditation, you are rewiring your brain to be more of an observer in your life to better control your default reactions. This increased level of mindfulness expands your ability and opportunity to make positive changes in your life. Lesson number 4. Meditation is not only limited to the time you're sitting in silence. I found that with the greater attention that you put towards your practice, you can actually incorporate meditation into other parts of your day. It's really about the state of awareness and control that you develop with your mind that becomes this powerful tool you can use in a multitude of situations. From your ability to really be present in conversations with people, to seriously enjoying a meal, or watching the thoughts and feelings that arise in more stressful times, such as those when you're in disagreement with people or stuck in traffic. You have the increased ability to quickly question what you're about to say, think, or how you're going to react so you can make a different choice. Which brings me to the next thing I learned. Number 5, experiencing stress and anxiety is a choice. My stress levels are a small fraction of what they used to be, and mostly because of how I choose to perceive and respond to what I experience. It really boils down to how you choose to respond to the situations that can come up. You can dwell on the stress and build it up by letting it loop around in your mind, or you can take responsibility and understand that you have control over where you put your focus and attention. Through much of my life, in the morning, within seconds after waking up, my mind would start racing through fears and worries in line with money, relationships, the future, and the past, forming terrible patterns. Meditation can help you to see that these are choices that we make in our day-to-day, and as such, give you the power to stop yourself and ask, is this really what I want to be creating in my life? The answer is typically an overwhelming hell no. And this brings me to the final lesson that I've learned. Number 6, working on yourself should be a top priority. We're going to be experiencing life through this mind and body for as long as we can. Throughout this time, we're pretty well guaranteed challenges and rough roads. I am certain that those of you watching this have greater interest in flourishing over struggling, and you know very well that this requires that deep work. While there is importance in how you nourish your body with food and exercise, developing your mind and training it to navigate through life's rough terrain will allow for much more opportunity to thrive in this journey. Meditation is like this epic workout for your brain, over time priming you to stand guard at the door to your mind, increasing your ability to filter what you choose to let in, how you react to it, and how you reflect outward to the world. You know that you can change your life's direction at any point, and it will be challenging to maintain that course. But this is what shapes who we are and who we become. So what have your experiences been like with meditation? Are you noticing the benefits in your day-to-day? Or maybe you're having a really hard time with it. I'd love to hear about it in the comments down below so we can get some conversations going. We are here to support one another. As always, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and taking interest in another way to level up your life. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and make sure to subscribe to the channel to catch my weekly videos and join the Next Level community. Until the next one, never stop growing.